Yo, top of the evening, bro. It's fucking 11 o'clock, man. I just had to get this shit off my chest, bro. A lot of people don't read, man. A lot of people. Let me wait. Let me wait for some more people to pull up, bro. It's just, I just want to make a point, and then we get all happy, and then shit doesn't go right, and we start bugging. You know what I mean? Over a shoe. You know what I'm saying? And it's because a lot of these sneaker YouTubers, they want to be the first ones to fucking say, yo, you heard it here first. I got the first news. No, bro. You're supposed to stop and read and make sure and double check and triple check. This way, you don't look like everybody else. Bro, I looked this morning on Twitter. Bro, everybody and their mama was talking about that the Travis Scotts are dropping in November. And it's just another thing that's probably going to be just like the Awakes, the Pink Awakes. Everybody jumped to conclusions once they said, yo, the shoes are numbered. Yeah, they were numbered. Yeah, the Travises are dropping in November. But are they dropping here? That's the question. Last live I watched, you had to go home ASAP. Yeah, no, everything is good. Everything is good. Just, how can I word it? It was a misunderstanding. Let's put it that way. It had nothing to do with me, but I just, I don't like misunderstandings. Salute, Big Javi, Maldito, Unknown Grails, Free Thinker, and everybody in the background. Lázaro, I think Lázaro is. Yeah, that was my fault. You got to remember, I'm on a laptop right now. I'm not on my. I'm not on my phone. I'm not on my desktop where I usually am. Yeah, so if I move something the wrong way, it's just gonna, it moves it all over, and I gotta start from the beginning. Yeah, it just takes me right out. So I try not to touch too much while I'm talking. But you know what? Let's tell the people that are here, right? This is why I tell people, yo, pull up, say what's up, and I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know the scoops, because I'm not staying on for that long. It's fucking 11 o'clock. I'll probably stay on for an hour. All right. Um, you're probably saying, what the fuck is New York Dad talking about? The boy's crazy. It's 11 o'clock at night. What is he talking about? So I tell you guys this all the time. You guys say, fuck New York Dad, he's old. A lot of people say that. He's old, he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Or just people just don't listen. They don't want to listen to what I say. But I'm getting the vibes of these Travises. It's going to be just like the Travis highs in 2021. They were supposed to drop them. They dropped the lows on sneakers, and nobody knew what happened to the highs. Then all of a sudden, yeah, we're gonna drop them on this date. Yeah, they dropped a couple of pairs, but nobody got them in hand, because what they did was they sent them to a bunch of tier zero boutiques, and you know what happens when you send that shit to the tier zeros? They go right out the back door. I've seen a lot of pairs, bro. If I got my pair at least 2 months ago, you know that there's been pairs out there for the longest. Me, I got my pair from a plug at least 2 months ago, maybe even more than that. You know, bro, you young and blessed. They don't know what old is. They really don't. New York hacker with the hoodie. Oh shit! Where'd you come from? They finally let you go, Eric. The warden had you locked up. They finally paroled your ass. Man, I've been calling you since this morning. You just popping up now. I was waiting for your phone call. You never called me, bro. Come on, bro. Lady, what's up? Top of the evening. All right, hold on. Told you I wasn't. I'm not. After tonight, I'm not even taking this out no more. That's just gonna be put away. We got this right here. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah. All right. I don't know if you guys read. I don't know if you guys are hearing from whoever you're hearing stuff from. All right. Let me do this. Share my screen. All right. I'm going to show you this. This is X, right? This is Twitter. So if we read, hold on. If we read, it says, looks like the highly anticipated Travis Scott fragment Air Jordan 1 Low in sale military blue is set to release November 2025, exclusively in Tokyo, according to Cactus Jack latest IG post. You guys see what that is? The story continues November 2025. It doesn't say US, it says Tokyo. Okay? It's not going to be, they're telling you right there, plain sight, they're telling you it's not going to be here. Why is it not going to be here? Because they already got rid of the pairs, bro. They already got rid of them. Why would they push something back and then entertain the fact that they're going to drop it in November? What else we got here? Then you got this one. All right. You got this tab right here. Hold on. Recent Hypebeast news on Travis Scott highlights the November 2025 Tokyo release of the Travis Scott fragment Air Jordan 1 Low OG and the July 2025 drop of his music video for Kick Out from the Jack Boys 2 project. Other recent news includes his performance, blah, 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 blah. So this is going to be a Tokyo exclusive, bro. November 2025 Tokyo release. Tokyo. Nobody said anything about sneakers. Okay? Gotta find an Asian baddie in Tokyo. I mean, unknown girls. You see? Am I right or am I wrong? Am I right? I know they have a fragment store in Tokyo. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. What does that mean? Exclusive Tokyo release in November. What about sneakers release? They don't know anything. Nobody knows anything about sneakers. Nobody knows anything about the Travis site. Nothing. Zero. You know? I think Tokyo, you onto some, bro. I know I am. What up, Kicks and Coffee? What's good? And a lot of things right now are going to be Tokyos. They're going to be Tokyo. Tokyo is doing a lot of things right now. This right now, bro. This is a Jordan 5, bro. A Jordan 5. Why is there only 42? Why is the stock numbers on this 4,200 pairs on sneakers? Why? You tell me why. You know, people shitting on the shoe already. Meanwhile, now that they found out that there's 4,200 pairs on sneakers, now everybody wants them. Now everybody and their mama wants them. So you know what I did? I went and got myself another pair. This is a badass shoe, bro. I've been waiting for this shoe to come out again for years. This is nice. People, if you wanted this shoe, bro, and you could get it on the secondary, if you have the means, I advise you to get it on the secondary, because this shit, mad people gonna go for this shit on the sneakers app. I haven't even heard of a tier 0 anywhere else that's gonna have this shit. It was 20 to 40K pairs, now it's barely none. Yep. And I'm telling you, and everything is going to Tokyo right now. Everything is going to Tokyo. Now I heard of another shoe. Hold on. I heard of another shoe that was going to be a Tokyo exclusive also. Hold on. I think I took a screenshot of it. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. The Union Fragment Air Jordan 1 High OG white and black. Let me see. This joint right here. Oh. Let me take this shit off. Hold on. Let me take this. All right. This right here. All right. Look what it says right there. Japan exclusive. This is the black and white Union Jordan 1 High OG and Fragment. See the Fragment logo right there? Why is everything Fragment? Why is everything Fragment or the Tokyo 5s? Why is it only going to be a Japan exclusive? Limited to 4,000 pairs. That's crazy, bro. I'm buying some stock at Nike. You know what's funny? I think my wife bought some of that shit. Yeah. Sneaker jack off. Yes. My wife bought some stock in it. Yes, you could go make a video. And yeah, you could go make a video now. And because I know you watching. You lame-o. You lame, bro. You just can't wait to make a video on me. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Do your thing, Papa. Panda Frag highs. Yeah, that's crazy, right? You got to be very aware now. All right? Very much aware, especially with Travs. Things could change, but I doubt it. I doubt they're going to drop over here. I got this feeling, bro. I'm telling you right now, they not coming over here. This was totally, completely weird. The way that they did us on Saturday. And it's funny because they only do it with this collab. They only do it with this collab. But if you start doing the math, and let's say they get rid of all 40,000 pairs, let's say. Let's say they get rid of 40,000 pairs, which is what they said the stock numbers are. And they get rid of them out the back door for 1,000 a pop, let's say. I'm rounding it off to 1,000. Bro, that's $40 million, bro. That's $40 million. Even if they get rid of them for like 800 a pop. Okay? I woke up yesterday morning. This shoe on GOAT is going for $3,200, bro. That's a crime, bro. That's a crime. Somebody to pay for $3,200 for a regular sneaker. That's a crime. Do you remember the Nike Delta Force? Do you have those? I have something similar. I have something similar. And I actually got these recently because I rock these. Yeah, these are on the daily rotation. These are the Air Force. No, I mean the yeah, something like the flights. The flights. These are about the flights on the side. These are from the 90s, bro. This shit from the 90s. They just happen to make this colorway recently. And they dropped, and I've always wanted all black fucking flights. I think they dumped them for $750 to $1,000 too. That's what I'm saying. I think they're saying 800. Nah, I'm thinking of that. 38 million and 40 million. That's all right. All right. And we don't blame Travis. You guys got to remember, you can't blame Travis Scott. Travis Scott is just a name, bro. His contract is for the name. Okay? What do you think? That he sits there planning out? No. They make up, Nike, Jordan Brand makes up the shoe, the colorway, and they tell him, here's a couple of pairs, start rocking them shits. Just like he did for the Bad Bunny concert, he had the pink joints on. Start rocking them shits. Nike Delta Nathaniels. Your dad taking shots on the live? Are you wilding? Fragment trying to rehype his name maybe because every collab he on right now, man, limited. Who, Travis? Listen, here's what's happening with Jordan Brand. Now, I'm gonna start it from the beginning. This way, I don't go into the middle of my thoughts. Here's the deal. Jordan Brand is 40 years old this year, right? And Jordan, 40 years ago, the Jordan 1 high, the 85 Chicago's came out 40 years ago, right? From then on, yeah, Jordan Brand's been a fucking powerhouse here in the U.S. All right, why? Because we know he was the GOAT, greatest basketball player a lot that to ever do it that we've seen. Let me shut off them lights in the back, bro. All right. Greatest basketball player that we've ever seen, right? We watched his games. We know who Michael Jordan is. We watched his stats. We watched him retire. We watched him come back. We watched him go to the Wizards. We watched him retire again. We watched all that shit. All right? So all these 20-year-olds now, okay? All these 20-year-olds now that are up and coming, all these teenagers now that are up and coming, and they love sneakers and they're reselling and they're making mad money and they want to become millionaires and all this and that. Most of them, they don't even know who the fuck Michael Jordan is, bro. They have no idea who Michael Jordan is. You could ask a 15-year-old, who's Michael Jordan? I'll be like, oh, isn't that the sneaker? The sneaker, yeah, Michael Jordan. Look, I got a pair. So now what's happening is they're losing interest. They're losing interest in the Jordan brand. So to revamp the Jordan brand, they're putting new faces. All right? Travis Scott is the new face of Jordan brand. And Nigel Sylvester, the new face of Jordan brand. Okay? Same old Jordan silhouettes, but now new faces. All right? They'll keep the name because the name is what makes them. But here's new faces, brand new faces that the younger generation is hyped on. And they're just putting it on a Jordan sneaker and calling it a collab. And Everybody and their mama, because you already know you put a reverse swoosh on a pile of dog shit, it's going to sell out. Anything that got a reverse swoosh that says Travis Scott on it, it's going to sell out. And right now, the hottest thing after Travis is Nigel Sylvester. He's getting ready to drop another fucking 4. You know what I mean? They also launched shit with Fortnite. So it got more eyes on them. To be honest, I didn't expect that. Roger that. We watched him play basketball, Michael Jordan. Yeah, we watched him. We know who he is. We OGs know who Michael Jordan is. You know, you got sneaker YouTubers that really don't know who Michael Jordan is. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of these shoe tubers. They're giving you the wrong information, bro, most of the time. You know? Jordan made the NBA worldwide. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But that was then. All right? He's been retired for what? 30 years? 25 years? You know? He hasn't been a Bull since what? 98? You know? So, you know, it's time to keep the same base and just keep the same ship, but put in a new captain. You know what I'm saying? LeBron owns the number 23. You didn't get you. I'm gonna send you the what Kareem said about LeBron. LeBron is trash, bro. I'm sorry to the younger generation, but LeBron is trash. Hold on, let me see. Where is it? I'm gonna play it for you right here. Hold on. Where is it? Where is my boy LeBron? I mean, where's my boy? I put it in our chat. I don't even know where it is now. I can't find it. It's let me look on Sneaker Gang chat. Scroll up. Oh, I know who sent it to me though. I know who sent it to me. My dad sent it to me. And it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Here it is right here. Y'all ready?
Who's the greatest of all time? Jordan, LeBron, or you?
The GOAT? That's just something we're not going to know about. People love to say LeBron is the GOAT, but I don't see it that way. As a Laker, you're supposed to be a warrior, a hard man, not someone who falls to his knees in the house of our greatest rival, the Boston Celtics, begging for a whistle. That's not strength. That's not what this jersey stands for. Greatness isn't built on theatrics. It's not about 20 years of chasing numbers, stacking points until you finally break a record. Longevity alone doesn't make you the best. In 2 decades, how many times did you dominate as the scoring champion? Not many. Jordan, in 15 years, owned 10 scoring titles. That's true dominance. That's the mark of someone who controlled his era, not just survived it. And me, I held the scoring record for nearly 40 years. I gave this league 6 championships, 6 MVPs, and a move the skyhook that became immortal. My legacy was written not by how long I played, but by how I changed the game. So when I hear talk of GOAT, I look at impact, dominance, respect. Jordan fits, I fit. LeBron, you're great, but falling on the floor in green enemy territory begging for calls, that's not greatness. That's weakness, and the GOAT can never be weak.
All right? I don't want to hear nothing about fucking LeBron ever again, bro. Yeah. LeBron doesn't even close what? Co-own the number 23? Bro, you already know Ken Mason. Lou Alcindor, yes, sir. Yes, Lou Alcindor. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I don't want to hear nothing about LeBron ever again, bro. Never again. I don't hate anybody. I don't feel that he's greatness, bro. I don't feel that he's great. He's not anything to go around bragging. You know, the greats. There hasn't been a great since since Steph Curry. Steph Curry's a great fucking basketball player. To me. Evo Kid, what up? New York had the sneaker king. What up, Evo Kid? What's good, my boy? Salutes to you too, my brother. I'm just saying, man. Tonight is Sunday. I'm just speaking facts tonight, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and start problems and start yelling and screaming and going crazy tonight. Tonight, I want to be honest. I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I'm gonna tell you shit that you don't want to hear. You're most likely not going to touch this shoe, and that's the reality. All right. From what I'm seeing, this shit ain't even gonna drop in the U.S. This is going straight to Tokyo. It's going to drop in Tokyo in November, and we're going to be scratching our head. Well, what about us? Well, what about us? Well, what about us? Think about how many times you're going to hear sneaker tubers telling you, yo, don't worry, they're coming in November, blah, 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 blah. Just put it in the back of your mind that this is probably not going to happen. They're just selling you a dream so they can string you along so that by the time November comes, you're going to forget all about this. You're going to forget all about it. It's going to be so high in price. They're going to be like, oh, I'm not getting that shit. I'll wait till they drop it on sneakers. And then once November comes around, Black Friday, it's on and popping Black Friday. From Black Friday on down to Christmas. You're not even going to be thinking about this shoe, bro. There's so many things are going to be dropping. Yeah, it's just a shoe. That's what I say. Top one at that. That's my top 10. This is my top 10. Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe, Shaq, Steph Curry, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. That's a great top 10. You're missing a couple of people there. You're missing a couple. I would have took out Chamberlain. I mean, I never saw Wilt Chamberlain play, so I just, yeah. I wouldn't put him in there. Bill Russell, I wouldn't put him in there either, even though, yeah, he's a great one. You know, that I saw play, you know, Jordan, Kobe, Magic, Kareem, who else? Ray Allen. A lot of people will be like, what the fuck are you talking about, New York? I had to get Ray Allen. Ray Allen was a great fundamental basketball player. He had all the fucking tools that made him a great shooter, bro. He was a great shooter. He had one of the best jumpers ever in the game. One of the most like picture fucking jumpers you're ever gonna see in your life. You know? I'm thinking about Black Cat 4s. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Who you think I'm missing? Ray Allen was one of the greats for me. Who else that you're missing? That you're missing in there? Shit. Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was a great ball. He never got no championship, but he was a great fucking ball player, bro. You can't. He carried Philly, bro. He carried Philly on his fucking back. He was the lone wolf in that team, bro. All right? He was the franchise. Let me see. Who else? Who else would I call a great that wasn't on that list? Wilt wasn't very dominant. I went back and watched his games. He was a freak of nature. He dropped 100 twice without three-pointers. Yeah, but you got to understand, Unknown Grails, Wilt Chamberlain was the fucking Andre the Giant of the NBA, bro. You know, you see them. Yeah, you see all the fucking dudes that he was dunking on. They were up to his fucking titties. You know what I'm saying? That was easy for him to score 100 points. That was abuse. That was slaughter. You know what I mean? You remember when you used to pick teams in when you were a kid, and oh no, that's not fair. That's a slaughter. Well, that was a slaughter, bro. Will Chamberlain was a slaughter. Ray Allen, AI, good. Yep. Ray Allen and AI, good picks. Yeah, I'm telling you, these guys were fucking great. Who else are we forgetting? Let me tell you something. And you guys are going to think that I'm fucking crazy. All right? John Starks was a great fucking ball player. Mark Jackson was a great ball player. You know what I mean? Who else are we missing in there? That people don't even look around. Look at Eric. Of course, Eric, you gotta start problems. Look at Bronny James. Thank God we speaking the truth. Everybody's speaking the truth. You're the only one that trying to be funny. Speak from experience, Eric. Don't speak about look at Bronny. Mike Bibby was a good fucking player. Jason Kidd, good fucking players. Stephon Marbury was a good point guard, bro. Stephon Marbury was an excellent point guard, bro. He was awesome. Bro, stop, man. We talking serious, man. You always gotta be Isaiah Thomas, a good ball player. Isaiah Thomas was a good ball player. Vince Carter was good. Vince Carter was great. I don't know what happened to Vince Carter, man. He just like, I don't know, man. He gave you a couple of great years. He went to college. He graduated college, and then it was all downhill from there for me. But he was a good player when he was in his prime. Darryl Dawkins, Dominique Wilkins. George Gervin was a great ball player. I can't think right now. Like it comes to me just in spurts, but you got a lot of good ones. Delonte West. Now you're making sense, Eric. Delonte West, great fucking defensive ball player, and he had a good shot too. But he was better on the defense than anything else. But Delonte West, that goes to show you what mental health does, bro. Mental health. He's still around too. I feel bad for that guy. I feel bad for that dude. He's still around. He's in the streets. Mark Cuban tried to help him. Was the last a couple of years back? He tried to help him. He couldn't do it. You know. Wait. I got a good one for y'all. Miami Heat guy, Alonzo Mourning, bro. Alonzo Mourning was a great fucking player, bro. He was a great fucking player. Oscar Robinson, yeah. But here, I'm talking about guys that I've watched. You know, Oscar Robinson, yeah, might have been a beast. I never really watched him. It wasn't my era. B-Best, what up, manita? Yeah, that wasn't my era. My era was Michael Jordan and on up, you know. It really started with Michael Jordan. And, you know, and then, you know, I really got into the game of basketball because of Stephon Marbury. Like, I know him. I was talking to him the other day. I was talking to Stephon Marbury the other day. We went to school together. We went to Lincoln High School. I went to Lincoln High School with Stephon Marbury. And I was actually, we were talking the other day. He's in China right now. He was a great point guard, bro. I watched him. I know how great he was because I remember him before the NBA and everything. He was a great ball player in high school. He was okay, that's fair. I agree with that. I just went back to check him out to see what all the hype was about. Patrick Ewing, Idris, what's up, Idris? I haven't seen you in a while, bro. I hope you're doing good, my brother. He said Patrick Ewing. To me, That the Jamaican booty scratcher. That's what we used to call him here in New York. I think he was a good center, but here's the deal with Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing had a couple of he fucked up. He fucked up. He let them championships slip between his fingers. All right? Couple of times. All right? I just think that he needed a little bit more. He needed a little bit more of a team in order for him to win a championship. He was a good ball player, don't get me wrong. But to me, yeah, I think he would be an honorable mention if I was to make a list. He wouldn't be on the list. D. Brown, my fellow alumnus, slam dunk champion. D. Brown. Okay. Yeah, he balling what? Eric, yeah, he balling air. All right. Scamming. Fuck it though, we all got a ball sometime. What the fuck? Who was Swaggy? Eric says Swaggy L. Swaggy L is a disgruntled basketball player who sells UAs and passes them off as real. Well, we got a couple of people. We know a couple of people that do that. Right? Who else does that? Who else sells fakes that's on YouTube? Eric. That's foul. He's a fellow Jamaican. Yeah, that's it. Listen, he's all right. Like I said, ain't got nothing against him. I think he let shit go by. He let shit go by. Danny Moore allegedly, yeah, tops. I didn't say that. It was John Stark's fault losing that game 7 with Houston Rockets back in '94. You think so? And to me, I think John Starks is a great fucking ball player. JMK sells UAs. Eric, where you at, Eric? Eric left already? Jesus Christ. Eric, he comes by and he leaves. Yo, look at Danny Moore allegedly. You guys are bad, bro. He said, I'm here, chill. Yo, bro, you need to chill, bro. Michael M. said, told me to tell you to get off your knees, bro. Yes, sir. Where he said, I'm going, shaking my head, I'm going for Mod of the Year on the New York Dad channel. You guys are horrible, bro. Uh-oh. Here we go. John, UA Latino tops fucks with UAs. I don't know. That's the word around town, bro. That's what I heard. A lot of people say that. I don't know him. I don't know him like that. You remember the poster of John Starks dunking on Jordan? That's one of the big highlights that I see in my head, bro. But let me tell you something. He did that shit to Michael Jordan. What did Michael Jordan do? Michael Jordan came back and slammed it on him, bro. Oh my God. I said, oh my God. This shit, yeah, that game, I almost died that game. I remember where I was that game. I was in where was I? I was in a bar called T-Birds in Bay Ridge in Brooklyn. He said you need to chill. Who said? Who said I need to chill? What the one who sells UAs? What? As real as Jason G kicks? What? Jason G kicks? I don't even know who that is, bro. Michael M is tops. UA supply. Yo, I know Michael M is probably watching us right now. Salutes to Michael M, bro. Yo, he gets mad. Don't get mad. We just messing around with you. You know you still part of us, Michael M. Penny Hardaway. Oh no, you can't forget Penny Hardaway. His, but listen, I was heartbroken when you got ball players that are great. They're great ball players, and they get hurt. And once they get hurt, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap for them. They're always problem. Yeah, they're always prone to problems now, and or they're afraid to go their fullest. There he is. He's watching. Yo, he's watching, brother. He's watching. Look. He's watching. Look. He's watching. That's his name on YouTube. Who? He got Flacco on the PFP. What's that? Yo, you guys are tripping. No way. Are you serious? You got receipts? Just asking because I used to watch him. Who? Oh yeah, get out of here. You guys are bochinchando right now. Very true. D Rose is a good example. D Rose is I'm telling you, D Rose is one of the ones, bro. To me, bro, he was a great fucking ball player. He got hurt, was afraid to use those legs, bro. Went into a depression and all that. He went into a depression and all that. Fucked up his whole game, man. Fucked up his whole game. Wacko, what's up, my boy? I see you, my bro. We over here. I'm gonna go over it again. What we were talking about at the beginning, because I know a lot of you guys just came in. Jonathan, what's up? Salutes to everybody. Michael M's a little punk, bro. Coming up with excuses. He's blocked. He's not blocked. He's not blocked. You guys got to stop saying that. He's not blocked. This nigga. What the hell? Dr. J. Yeah, we forgot Dr. J. I forgot Dr. J. Julius Irving. Mwah. What a great basketball player. Now, you got Kobe. A lot of these dudes also, some of these dudes, they got NBA in their blood. You got Kobe, NBA in his blood. You got Steph Curry, NBA in his blood. His father was a great shooter. Don't get it twisted. His father was a great shooter. Del Curry was a great shooter, bro. All right, it's the baby. Baby was crying. So, all right, let's start. Let's go over what we were just talking about. Damn, I got the munchies. I don't know why. I can't be eating nothing at this time. That's why I'm drinking coffee. Suppresses the munchies. My heart's still broken after D Rose. Yeah. D Rose, I ain't even gonna lie. D Rose is a great fucking ball player. Dr. J, great ball player. Where are you? At looks like you're in the closet. I'm not in the closet, bro. I'm in my living room. I'm in my living room, bro. He said I look like I'm in a closet. The fuck? Yo, that's a fucking TV right there, bro. No, it looks like because you see a wall here and you see a wall over there. But I'm diagonal right now. I'm not straight forward. What do you think, that I could touch the walls on each side? No, I can't. It's just, that's an illusion that you're looking at right there. Anthony Mason? Nah, not really. Cave Stone 4s already on sale at JD Sports here in Bay Area, San Jose. Well, yeah, they weren't. They, they didn't make it. Free D Rose out that slammer. 300, 600, same thing. What? Oh, D Rose. You talking about D Rose, the gang? Yeah, from O Block, right? 180. The room looks really small from this angle. Yeah, it looks really small. It's not. It's not though. That's funny. He said it looks really small. They got them at J.C. Penney here in Miami. Damn. New York Dad, you said the Cave Stones ain't that good quality. No, they're not. To me, they're not. The one thing that I don't like about the Cave Stones, and I'm gonna, you know me, I keep it a buck. If I said they weren't that good quality, they got that dry nubuck. It's not even suede or leather. That's just nubuck. Um, if you look at the back tab, it's plastic. That's the Achilles killer. That the back of your leg, bro. That fucking plastic back tab. Any fours with that plastic back tab, you can have them. I don't even want them. Let me show you something. This right here, and this is an off-white. Don't get me wrong. I don't wear them that much. Why? This shit is hard as a rock, bro. I have to put, you see that? I have to put something there so that it doesn't rub up on the back of my leg. And I love these shoes. Don't get me wrong. I love them. But I don't wear them too much because of that. And those Cave Stones got that shit. The back tab is plastic too. That's so lame, yeah. The nubuck is not transitioning on the what? Transitioning on that pair at all? I don't know. You need to break that down for me. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. No disrespect. I just need you. Yeah, I need you to break it down for me. That's all. Facts. That's why I just been liking them from afar. They look nice, but I don't need them. No, I have them. I never even took them shits out of the box. But let's start again with this. I want to tell the 21 that are here. They weren't here before when I spoke about this. All right. I don't know why everyone says that. I've never had a 4 even touch the back of my ankle. Well, they touched the back of my ankle. I don't know about you, but they touched the back of mine, no height. We used to cut that tab off when I was a kid. Oh my God. No way. Because he got his pair from J.C. Penney. That fucked up. All right, listen up. Listen up. All jokes aside. My nose is getting all stuffed up now. I gotta get some Vicks. Before I do this, from now on, I'm gonna get some Vicks. Because I put the glasses on, and then the air's not circulating right in here, and I start fucking, my nostrils get all clogged up. Don't worry, I'm not doing no funny shit. All right? So, like I was saying before, okay? You got a bunch of sneaker YouTubers that Saturday night, Saturday during the day, everybody went live or they made a video, right? They made a video because they wanted to be first, all right? This is what I tell you guys always. I don't care about being first, bro. I don't care about being first. I just want to be right. So you got a lot of people that didn't read, or they didn't listen to the entire message that was being sent, or they didn't realize what was going on. But when they made that comment, see you in November, there was something else included with that. See you in November of 2025 in Tokyo, Japan. All right? I really doubt. I could be wrong, and you know me. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be the first one to say, yo, I was wrong. And I apologize for that. But I don't think I am. These shits right here, they're not coming to the U.S., bro. These are going to disappear into the Bermuda Triangle, just like the FRAG highs disappeared, bro. They never had a drop. They did have a drop, but I only seen it on Tier 0 boutiques. I never saw them drop on sneakers. And the Tier 0 boutiques they only got like 5-6 pairs of them. And all those Tier 0 boutiques either got rid of them out the back door, or if it wasn't worth it for them, they sold them to their friends. Nobody really touched remember, them shoes were going for $3,500 when they first came out, those FRAG highs, because nobody could find them anywhere. They didn't drop them. So all these people wanted to be first, they missed this. All right? They missed to show you. So you can see, this says, looks like the highly anticipated Travis Scott fragment Air Jordan 1 Low in sale is set to release in November 2025, exclusively in Tokyo, according to Cactus Jack's latest IG post. Okay? This is what they saw, but if they kept going and they flicked through the shit, it would tell you. You see it right here? I don't know if you can see my arrow, but it says Tokyo at the bottom in blue. Tokyo. All right. It's all it's faded, it's like blurry. But right at the bottom in little letters, it says the Cactus Jack Fragment AJ1. The story continues in Tokyo, November 2025. In little tiny letters, right down here. You see that? Do you guys see that? Do you see it? Or you want me to blow it up for you? You want me to make it bigger? Boom. We'll make it bigger. We'll make me smaller. Okay? Right here, it says the Cactus Jack Fragment Air Jordan 1. The story continues in Tokyo, November 2025. You see it? Okay, you see it. Pour a little water down nostrils, hold head back 15 seconds. Cheap resolution sometimes. What up, fat boy? All right, I know. It's all right, no hype. You good. Enjoy your dinner, my brother. Enjoy your dinner. So we are getting very few pairs? No, we're probably not getting any pairs at all. All right? We're probably not getting them at all. That's what I'm trying to say. All right? Now, it's all over. AI. Recent hypebeast news on Travis Scott highlights. the November 2025 Tokyo release of the Travis Scott Fragment Air Jordan 1 Low OG. Tokyo release. Tokyo exclusive. All right? I'm coming to you with receipts to show you that a lot of these people don't read, bro. They don't read or they don't stop to listen. You gotta read, bro. You gotta read. When do the new Travis Scott Fragment Jordan 1 Lows release? Travis Scott Fragment Jordan 1 Low raffle is expected to drop on Travis Scott website this November. No. That's bullshit. It's not happening at all. Will the Travis Scott Fragment Jordans drop on Nike sneakers? As of now, Nike has not confirmed a sneakers release. Same shit. Same shit that happened. Oh, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. Hold on. I'll show you right now. Will the Travis Scott Fragment Jordan drop on Nike sneakers? No. It has not been confirmed yet. However, past drops suggest it's always a possibility. No, man. Nike and Jordan brand don't disclose official stock numbers, but rumors suggest 40 to 50,000 pairs. That would make this one of the more limited Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s to date. Given the extraordinary demand all Travis Scott shoes receive, your chances of copying them are slim. All right? Shit crazy, bro. Well, I guess it saves me more money. That's a fact, Ken Mason. You know? Oh, shit. My man Roscoe P. Coltrane is in the fucking building. Lambo. Is that you, Eric? That probably is Eric. That probably is Eric. Yo, Eric. Yo, you a trick, bro. You know how to fuck around real good. He has to. If he's not fucking playing around, he's not. Why would it be me? Yeah, you switch. It took you a little bit to switch. That's not the right retail. It doesn't. I mean, Fat Boy, does it really matter at this point? Does it really even matter at this point? It doesn't matter. Everything is me. All right. How many of y'all going for the anniversary fives? Anniversary fives? What anniversary fives? What are you talking about? What are we talking about, bro? Talk to me, player. Talk to me. Now, what I do want to show you is blame it on Eric. Yep, we got to, bro. You play too much. Am I buying the Awake Fives in a couple of weeks? Hey, if that's what you want, yeah. The Racer Blues, yes. They're actually going down in price. They're actually going down in price. All right, so let me see something. Let's do I've been wanting to show you this sneaker news. Where is it? Hold on. I've been wanting to show you this one. This is the Costco Kirkland Nike SB Dunk. It features the $1.50 hot dog, the most unexpected collaboration of the year. This is, look, it's got a glizzy right there. Quarter pound plus, all beef hot dog, $1.50. Kirkland signature on the insole. A price tag on the tongue tab. Kirkland signature skateboarding shoe. Sizes 4 through 12, 13, 14, and 15. $135. Nike skateboarding. That's cool. All the cool ass details. I'm going for this. All right. It's gonna be made out of like sweat material, like a jogging suit material, like a fleece. Cool ass shoe, bro. Oh God, nose is jammed. I think they're doing an Air Max also. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, you didn't see it? You didn't see it, right? You didn't see it. There it is, right there. You didn't see it. Yeah, because I have to do it like this because I don't have two screens. I only got one screen, so I have to keep switching. Can you see it now? Yeah, you can see it now. It's got all of this. Here's the hot dog on the that pack on the bottom of the insole. Kirkland signature on the insole on the top. $135. Look at the material. It looks nice. It looks like a jogging pants. Yeah. See what else they got up here. Glow in the dark Air Jordan 11. Inner Beast is unleashed. Check this out. This is going to be nice. Look at that shit. Oh my God. Yeah, this is a cop for me for sure. I mean, if it's velvet, I'm not copping that shit. They could keep that shit. A velvet 11, that shit looks tacky. Oh no, hell no. Is that velvet? If it's velvet, I don't want it. If it's satin, I'll live with it. But that glow in the dark bottom is dope as hell. Inner Beast. That's cool. Release date October 4th for $185. Coming in on the bottom of the drum by darker mud guard. Finished with distressed interior smooth leather upper and a black cat claw marks behind the Jumpman logo at the heel. Oh, it's got claw marks. You see that shit right here? You see it? That's dope. See the Jumpman? It's got like claw marks on the side. Let me see if you can see it in any of these pictures. These are not bad. You see it? I guess they glow in the dark. Oh, that's dope. Nice box too. I'm with it. I like the shit. Let's see what else is on here. Green. Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Pro Green. What is this? Is this a woman's shoe? It's an 85. What? What is this? Hold on. Release is when? October 18th. I might cop this. It's an 85 cut. It's an 85 cut. It's not going to be the same shit. Something different. What do you guys think? You think an 85 will sit. Look at that fucking leather, bro. That shit crazy. Look at that leather. The color is a little crazy, but 85. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's velvet. Them is only for babies. Looks like velvet and might be GS only, like Gun said. Yeah, probably. I kind of got that feeling myself. 85s never sit. You think they're gonna? You think these are gonna be all right? Huh? You think these are gonna be cool? You think they'll sell out? I don't know, bro. The way the market's been going lately, bro. You never know. Hold on, let me go blow my nose, man. I'll be right back. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's my nostrils, bro, because I got nothing in my nose. My ears just popped. Hold on, where the fuck did I do with my glasses? I need my glasses to see, bro. I'm just gonna hold them out this way. I don't like breathing out of my mouth. That ain't no 85 cut. That's what it says right here. It is an 85 cut, by the way, just so you know. It is an 85 cut. That's an 85 cut. But if you look right here, the little hang tag says Air Jordan 1985. Tap it into your Telegram. Oh, it's a women's. It's a women's shoe. It's women's. Women's only. Yeah. It's an 1985, bro. 1985 cut, bro. And an all leather build only compounds the everlasting street style appeal of Mike's first signature, tapping into a delicate women's atmosphere with a pale sail foundation. 1985 joint. That's wild. If it's 85, yes, but I don't think it's 85 cut. Well, I'm telling you, it says it right here. Let's read together. What does it say right there? What does it say right there? You tell me what it says right there. I don't know. That don't look like any 85 cut that but you got to remember, it's a women's. It's a women's shoe. Remember, it's women's. Supreme Bugs, what up, my boy? Yeah, Dad, let me know how to get my idol shoe. I'm gonna be encojonado. What you talking about? What you mean? Who your idol? I don't know who your idol is, Papa. Says it, but looks like a regular Jordan 1, but I don't know. I'm telling you, it's a women's cut. It's because it's an 85 cut, but women's. That's probably why we're looking at it in a different way. Travis Scott, Papito, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're gonna have to meet a Japanese woman. You're gonna have to meet a Japanese woman, and yeah, start getting busy with a Japanese girl in Japan. Yeah, start finding you a Japanese girl, my brother. That's the only way you're gonna be able to grab them shits. Yeah, I mean, I guess no hype. You know, I'm not, trying to say that no it is. No, I'm not trying to like. I'm just telling you what it says right there. That's it. Hey, listen. If it's not, it's not. It just says 1985 right there. So women's 85s are cut different? Must be. If that's what you guys are saying, must be. I got Wendy Lee on speed dial. That's okay. That's what I'm talking about. You got to get Wendy Lee to go for you. November, it's going to be a Japan exclusive, my brother. Japan exclusive, bro. And them Union fragment fucking black and white Jordan 1 highs that are dropping. Another Japan exclusive. These another Japan exclusive. But they got 4,200 pairs loaded up on sneakers for these. Tokyo Drift, you already know. Japan exclusive. Nah, they fucked us, coach. Yeah, they did. They fucked us in 2021 and they fucking us now 2025. They already did it once. They know that now that they could get away with it. So they're going to get away with this one too. What's the problem? What? Yeah, people will forget. People will forget. You got to remember, November is Black Friday. From Black Friday on, we're going to forget about shit real fast, bro. Because shit's dropping back to back to back to back to back. All the way up until Christmas. If you want to go, we can go to Tokyo. Past that fire kick. If you know, you know what? It's the toe box that doesn't look 85. Okay. So, one wrong move and those Tokyo 5s are done. What the hell? Oh, I didn't even see a no girl said. What he said? Yeah. No hype. Looks like the women's 85 are different. This the first time I'm seeing a women's 85 cut though. Huh? That's what I'm saying. I'm just looking at what it says there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen that shit before myself. So I'm just telling you what it says right there. The Teriyaki boys, they were lit. What the fuck? So what you mean no hype by one wrong move and those Tokyo 5s are done? What you mean with dirty? With dirt? Shit, I doubled up on these bitches. I got another pair on the way actually right now. I can't even breathe in the shoe. Yeah, Jay the sneaker guy was wearing his Tokyo 5s and got a big old black mark on the toe. Damn, son. That's because, you know what? You know what he didn't do? He didn't buy the fucking protector spray, bro. He didn't buy the protector spray. You put a couple of layers of that shit on there, bro, that wouldn't happen. You would be able to take a brush, go like this, and once whatever's left over, you take a damp rag, you rub it on there, you wait for it to dry, then you hit that shit with the brush again. It looked like that shit wasn't even there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I also have oh, I got scared. I thought them shit sold. Yeah, I just sold. I don't care about this. I'm leaving it right there, just at the same price, my brother. Leaving it right there at the same price, my brother. Don't touch, don't touch. And I'm leaving the awakes right there. My pink awakes is staying right there. 3.5K for my the 10 Off-White Air Force. 3.5K. 3.5. Never in my life, bro. I paid $1,200 for them joints. They're up to 3.5K. Look. Where is it? Right there. Look. 3.5K. I'm like, what the hell? You gotta spray them always. Factory. I'm telling you, bro, you gotta spray them. Where he says stained up and shit. I want them, but I'll end up like Jay the sneaker guy with a big old black stain. Damn, son. I seen a video of a guy wearing them in the rain with no protection, and he said they didn't get damaged. They're probably UAs, wacko. Wacko, they probably UAs, bro. They probably fake, bro. There's no way. If you have this shoe in hand, there's no way. Bro, if you spit on this shoe, whatever fucking germs you got on your spit, it's gonna show up right here. That's how fine this color is. Very, very bright yellow. You can see everything on that shit. You would think he would have it though. You would think he would have though. For sure. I use Rejuvenator on all my kicks. Me too. I use Rejuvenator. I think I got a discount code for Rejuvenator. I forgot it though. I'll get it for y'all. I'll get you the discount code for whoever uses Rejuvenator. You can use my shit. And mink oil. Yeah, mink oil. Mink oil works wonders. Now, don't get mink oil twisted to spray with the what do they call that? With the pomade? Don't get it twisted, okay? You can use, on shoes like this, you can use the mink oil. If that nubuck and that suede is all dried up and all ashy, you use it and you hit it with the light brush. This is the brush that you got to hit it with. All right? You spray it, and then you rub it in like this, and it'll soak it right up. But if you want to get conditioned leather, and you got the pomade stuff, this is how I got this shoe. Look, to bend up and be soft. Look. With mink oil. All right, this shit was like, bro, this was like a step away from just crumbling in my hands when I first got this shoe. Look, this is usually crunchy as hell. Look, no crunch. I got everything back on this shoe. This is a 1985 Jordan 1 High Chicago. This is the real McCoy right here. The real deal. The real, yep. The last of the Mohicans right here, bro. Look at that tongue. Soft. Telling you, I treated this bitch with everything, bro. Every day. hitting it up with the mink oil, soaking it up with the mink oil, and then wiping it all the extra off. These laces, these are original laces, bro. Original. 40 years old. Original laces. So this is what you use the can, the one that you put on the little sponge, and always work in like circles. When you put it on like you're putting on wax. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off, like Mr. Miyagi said. And you're gonna rub it in little circles. You're gonna put, don't worry about it. Leave it there for like 15, 20 minutes, and then you take it off, and that's it. I wrapped it up for about 2 weeks in here, all right? If you got crunchy sock liner, don't crunch it. Don't start squeezing it. No, don't do that shit. What you do is you got a washcloth. I don't have one here now. You get a washcloth, damp washcloth, okay? You're gonna put it right there, look like this. Look. Oh. You're gonna go like this, look. You're gonna go like this. Whoop. And you're gonna leave it right there. And what that's gonna do is all of that moisture is gonna go into the sock liner, and it's gonna soften up all of that foam that's in there. And look, it's back to rubber. There's no crunch in there whatsoever. Yeah, this is my holy grail. And I wear it. This is my holy grail. Look at this. So this is why I love Chicago so much. I got a phone call. Salute to Chicago, man, and salute to Chicago, all the people in Chicago, bro. You guys rock, bro. So I got a phone call one day. I told my boy AJ in Chicago. I told him, yo, AJ, do me a favor. Since you know about these a lot, I got the money. I just need you to look around with your peoples, and when they got something, when you see something that I could wear because I want to wear it, and it's worth the money, call me and I'll get it. So I guess he spoke to somebody. He called me. He goes, yo, my boy got one your size. Go get it now. And he gave me his number. I didn't ask him no questions. I said, let me get that. And he sent it to me with one of the best fucking shoes I ever bought, bro. This was a big W, bro. Humongous W. Oh my God, bro, I can't breathe. I hate this shit. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, don't go nowhere. I'm gonna stand outside for 2 minutes. So that my nostrils could open up, bro. I hate talking like this. Give me 1 minuto. out there for a little bit. It doesn't work, bro. It doesn't work. Nothing works. Probably zero fresh air in that room. I'm in my living room, bro. I got my central air on. It just doesn't work. Well, I get my Jordan 4s and 3 rare airs tomorrow. Okay. Listen, bro. To me, that the rare Air 4s are badass. And them 3s don't fall too far behind. All right? I just think they dropped them at the wrong time. I think they dropped them at the wrong time. If they would have dropped them at another time, they would have been dope. Air purifier. In my opinion, they dropped them at the perfect time. Why would you say that? They dropped the undefeateds at the same time, didn't they? They dropped right before the undefeateds. To me, that was the worst time. You know why? Because nobody paid attention. Nobody paid attention to the rare Air Force. Nobody paid attention. They let them shit sat for no reason. They shouldn't have sat. It made people choose. There was no choice. It was no choice. That wasn't a choice. The most anticipated shoe of the year was the undefeated 4s. So where was the choice there? What you had to do was drop that shit earlier in the year, and then drop the undefeateds. They ruined them by dropping so close to the undefeated 4. Yeah, they did. They ruined that drop for that shoe. And now the shoes like way below retail. I got 2 pairs of the 4s. I got 1 pair of the 3s. I'm waiting for the 11s if they're ever gonna drop, or I don't even know what's going on with those 11s. I still got to get the Black Cement 3s and the Reimagined 4s. The Reimagined 5s, remember when I got the Reimagined 5s? That I told you guys, yo, this 5 is one of the best 5 I've seen in a long time. That Reimagined 5 is still killing them, bro. I don't know. I just like when Nike drops a bunch of stuff so then not every person is going for them and making it hard to get. Well, everybody went for undefeateds. Nobody went for the 4s. So there really wasn't much choice there. You know what I mean? They only dropped a week after, bro. It was crazy. Because to me, I was like, bro, that's fucked up. You know, you got a lot of people that they're not going to pay attention to even though they were fucking badass. Bro, I'm telling you, I held on to that shoe. I didn't wear it or nothing. Because I wanted to get another one. And look, I went and got another one, and them shits tanked, bro. And I agree with that. I agree with this. Rare 4s had better quality than the undefeated. Hell yeah. Much better quality. Nobody really cared about it. But if they dropped the Rare 4s later, then it would have been harder to get. No, I'm talking about earlier. They needed to drop that earlier. They should have used the Rare Air 4s to get people ready for the undefeateds. Remember, they're rare airs. Undefeateds are rare air also. They should have dropped the Mexico threes closer to Mexican Independence Day, or at least weekend, in my opinion. That was a shoe that I liked, but here's the situation with that shoe. That shoe just, I don't think the Mexicanos went all out for that shoe. That's what I think. I don't think all the proud Mexicans did their thing with that shoe. They allowed that shoe to, not get noticed at all either. That was a shoe that I wanted every Mexican to go and get that shoe. That shoe had your colors, your slogans. It had everything for you guys. Before or after, I'm glad they did it. LOL. Fucking nose, bro. Nike backwards, like Halloween, they drop after. Yo, remember that? Remember that? They used to drop the Halloween shoes after, or the Easter shoes for Halloween, and the Halloween shoes for Easter. That shit was crazy. Turn that shit on. Let's see if that'll work. Imagine if Undefeated 4 came with gold lettering on some. Yeah, I just hate when there's a hot shoe dropping and the whole community goes after one damn shoe. I mean, I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But even if they gave you a choice, you got to realize the Undefeated was the most wanted shoe, more than the Rare Air 4s. But it didn't help the shoe any when they dropped it a week before the Undefeateds. It didn't help it at all. I was kind of pissed because of that. I was pissed. Add cool scale on the leather. Also, yes, they had. It looked like gator skin on the threes, on the Mexico threes. But bueno, my people, tomorrow's Monday. I mean, today is Monday already, and we got to get ready. So just remember, 22 people that came through tonight. Now you see why I like to go vertical, right? Bro, I get mad people coming through here vertical. I mean, they're all trolls. But what I'm telling the mods right now, all the mods that are here right now, listen, what we got to start doing is, when I go vertical, when I'm outside in the street, leave them fucking trolls. Let them troll, bro. Let them troll. All right, mods? I know no hype. You don't be banging nobody out. So don't worry. I'm not talking to you. All right? Don't worry about it. You're good. The KD has a cool Halloween shoe with the skeleton hand on the side. I'm not into KDs, bro. To me, KDs, they're plastic shoes. I like leather, bro. Leather, suede, nubuck, maybe some material shoes, but I'm not really much into KDs. I sold both of my whatchamacallits, my Balvins. Sorry about that. My Balvins. I sold both my Balvins. This weekend was a prime example of why I don't wait for sales, because every time a sale hits, when I have to spend money other places. Yeah, well, we gotta learn how to how should I say, you know, budget ourselves. Put, what I do, no hype, straight up. I put some onto the side, and I call that the sneaker fund. I let that shit build up, build up, build up, build up, and then I just whatever I want to get after that. I still got the first Balvin threes. Damn, what happened to J Balvin this year? I don't know what happened to that nigga, bro. He's doing all he I think he dropped an album. He's doing other shit. I passed on the black ones. I saw the black ones and the white ones. I got the black ones right there. The white ones I gotta go downstairs and go dig them out. Yeah, you got it. I think that's the best thing that you could do. Listen, I'm not, bro. I didn't always have all of this stuff. All right, I'm the first one to admit it. I had to be on a budget, bro, because I didn't have the funds like that. So what did I start doing? I started whatever I didn't wear, I sold it, and I would I would do my sneaker fund. That's the sneaker fund over there. This is for everything else. This way it doesn't interfere with none of the bills or anything like that. Oh, I thought they had leather. What? Which ones? Take this shit off. Bro, this shit is heavy, bro. Sometimes I see myself wearing my chain, and I'm like, bro, I need to take this shit off. This shit is heavy as hell. Shit is heavy, bro. This shit is real heavy. Look how thick that shit is. Yeah, the KDs, I just think that when I look at KDs, they're plastic, bro. They're plastic. Thank you, Grails. That's smart. I'm going to just use my $400 a month I get from donations and nothing else. Nothing from my paycheck. That's what I'm telling you, bro. That's what I used to do, bro. I used to budget myself. I used to take what I knew that I was going to spend for household things and rent and bills, and then I would take whatever was extra and I would put that shit to the side. It would piss me off, but then I would do it on the off days. Like I would do it in the summer times when sneakers isn't really popping off. And then I would be able to save up, and I would go crazy, because I had a couple of racks saved up for sneakers. Turn up the air, but so I could breathe, but shit, I'm still cold, bro. Where's that? Me too. My sneaker fund's at 1,500. Good shit. See, that's a good sneaker fund right there. Me right now, I'm gonna get rid of some shoes, and I think I'm gonna get another one of these. I think I'm gonna get another one of these because I think I could get one for 17. This way, when the time comes, I know that I could get rid of it and actually triple my money. Bro, that shit is that, bro. Let me show you guys. I'm not going nowhere yet. Let me show you. This shit is crazy. Hold on. TRAVIs, where are they? They didn't even drop, but they have them on here. That's the craziest shit. Where are they? They should be around here somewhere. They had them on here earlier. No. They had them on here. Hold on. Let's go. I'm a 9.5. 9.5. $3,240. What? That's insanity, bro. That's crazy. Size 10, 3,240. 10.5, 2,350. Wait, 11, 3,059. 11.5, 3,500. 3,500. Whoa, 13, 4,059, bro. You wildin', bro. You're crazy, bro. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I need a size 9, New York Dad. You need a size 9 what? Travis? This is the BS that everyone is pissed about. We all support Nike GR drops. Then they can't give the people one Travis besides those whack Air Force Ones and the Mac Attack. Straight BS. Yeah, well, if we're talking about Jordan 1 low, Jordan 1 lows, they gave everybody the velvet brown. But let me show you something. Let me show y'all. All right. Look at all of these. Let's look at the price of all the OGs. All right. Here's the black the black Phantoms. All right. I got 2 pairs of these. I wear one and I got one brand new, size 9.5, 1,037. I remember when this shoe was the first Travis I ever saw under $500. It was like 380. I saw it once for 380 right here on GOAT. $380, size 9.5. Right now, $1,037. Okay. Then we got the the olives. The olives, I got a size 11 because these came in women's sizes, right? $959. All right. $959. All right. I got one of those. What else? I got all of them. I got all of them except for the mocha. The reverse mocha that I just got recently. What are these going for? Let's see. 9.5. $1,649. That's crazy, bro. All right, what else? Black olive. What's black olive? Hold on, there's not even a picture of this. What's the black olive? What is this? It doesn't even tell you anything about this. What the hell's the black olive? 2,900. When does this drop? I've never seen this ever in my life. Black olive. When does this drop? Should be dropping soon because they don't even have a picture of it. Pale vanilla. This is another one that's going to drop soon. They have no picture. Yo, to me this was the cheapest one ever. The cheapest Travis Scott Jordan 1 low you could ever get. And it was women's sizing, so I got a size 11. $428, bro. And they're going up. They're going up. Because they were cheaper than that. They were in the 300s. Right? What else we got? The Velvet Brown. Another one that's going up. I got a 9.5 and a 10. 428 and 442. Come on, bro. Them shits is going up also. So get ready, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. I still can't believe it, bro. $32.40. To me, that's crazy, bro. I'm not looking at the chat. Hold on. He said you can keep that garbage. Dog shit joints. He said dog shit joints. Hold on. Come on, bro. Dog shit joints. Damn. It was like $400. Yeah, they were like $350. Damn. What up, Gem Drops? Got Baby Phantom. You can keep that garbage. What else? All of those were hard to hit for retail. Not all of them. The yellow ones were easy to hit for retail, and the Velvet Browns were medium to hit for retail. I hit on both of them shits on the Travis site. Rack, are you officially leader of the club? What are we talking about? Saying the only ones that were truly easy and for the people were the two worst pairs. Yeah. But they're going up in value, bro. They're going up now. It's BS that they're fragments. Nike want to be on some goofy shit. Yeah. Prices are scary, Grails. Those prices were scary. When I seen $32.50, I said, no way, bro. No way. So we could say that sneakers is making a comeback or what? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. I got all of these. I don't got this one. Oh, no, I do have this one. All right, let me see. I got this one in a size 10. I wear it every day. Matter of fact, I wore it today. 1,400. Not bad. Not bad. That's not bad. This one. I wear mine all the time. Size 9.5. $1,900. Not bad. Not bad. And no, this is Complex Con. What? This shoe dropped. This shoe dropped in price. This shoe was like at like $12,000. But the last sale, $915 was the last sale on this shit. Whoever sold this shoe for $915 should get smacked in the mouth for even disrespecting the shoe like that. Look at this one. This one's going up. I got this one in a 9.5. $1,432. And then, you ready? I'm gonna show y'all right now. Hold on. Oh, you can't see it. I didn't put that. I didn't put it. My bad. My bad. I keep forgetting that I gotta put it up on the screen over there. See these right here? Check this out. Check this out, baby. These right here, I paid, I think it came out to $1,400 for these. Look, tag's still there. All right? These are the off-white, the 10, the white joints, right? Let me show you what these shits are going for. This shit's crazy. It's out of control. These are size 10. Look at that. 7.5, $11,000. All right, size 10. I think these are size 10. Yeah, these are size 10. $3,536. $3,536. All of a sudden, why? I don't understand. I don't understand why. Yo, what up? I don't know. I never seen that.
What happened to them?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't eat them. Let me get a chipwich. You got chipwich over there? Can I get one?
There's only one left.
You ate them all?
There's only 3 in there.
You ate them all?
I ate 2. Or whatever. You have the last one.
All right. I'll buy you another one.
I don't know
Oh,
what happened
shit.
with my ice cream because I had another thing of ice cream.
Damn.
And now it's gone. It's
Wow.
just everything that I have is going missing.
Well, you gotta keep it here. Pick that stuff up on the floor. Oh, you got those are your contacts?
No. Those are gone.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'll buy you one tomorrow. Thank you.
I want to buy my yogurt.
Oh, I don't know.
Yogurt.
I didn't see that shit.
Everybody's taking my stuff.
Oh boy. Oh, the stuff to seal them? You get it on Amazon. They sell plastic. They shrink wrap for sneakers and shoes. And you get yourself a little fucking heat gun from Harbor Freight, and that's it. Look at this thing. Kevin, what are you doing, bro? What the hell? He said, blame it on the little brother. What little brother? They don't have a brother. They only got sisters. Yeah.
Get off.
Just you go to Amazon, you look up shrink wrap plastic for sneakers. Now you got to get the thick one because they sell one that's real cheap. Yeah, you get what you pay for. It's real cheap. Make sure that you, when you're reading it, you look it up and it says, it says it's thick. Pause. All right, because the thin one are trash. We'll blame it on Kobe. But yeah, my peeps. Tomorrow we're gonna go live. Make sure you guys tune in, and I'm gonna keep bringing y'all info. All right. I'm just saying, bro. When you see people running to YouTube, all right, stop believing that shit, bro. I take this very serious, all right? Especially when you give out information, I take it very serious. Because I do it from here. I don't do it from here. I don't do it from my pocket. I do it from my heart. I love sneakers. And I know that you guys do also. And I've noticed that the sneaker community is very territorial, very envious. So when you're a sneaker YouTuber, you got a lot of other sneaker YouTubers, and we're like cultish. So when we're following one guy and we're listening to him, and he really doesn't know much, when somebody like me comes around that I'm an OG, people are gonna tend to try to shut me out because they don't want to give up their cult. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take over anybody's cult, bro. What I'm trying to do is help everybody out so that they get the right stuff, bro. This way they're not misled or finessed, as the younger generation will call it, to thinking something all the way to November, let's say. And then when November gets here, he'll be like, damn, but nobody said that to us. New York Dad did. All right? New York Dad told you. All right? New York Dad, you ever thought about affiliate links for everything you use? I have a bunch of them. I just don't use them. You know why? Because all these people got affiliate links and they give you the 10% discount, but they don't give me nothing. I'm pumping up your brand and I'm sending people your way, and you're not giving me shit. What you give me? You didn't give me nothing. A check, nothing. So, why? I don't need your fucking link. You know what I'm saying? You already know no hype. You already know. You know? Once, me, I'm the 50 Cent of YouTube. Why? Because I keep it funky and I tell you the truth. Whether you like it or whether you don't, I don't want you guys to be fooled. I don't want nobody to fucking blow smoke up your asses. If that's a bad thing, oh well. I'll be famous sooner or later. This shit'll be popping off, and New York Dad is gonna be the shit on sneaker YouTube, because I don't know. I don't know everything there is to know, but I know where my heart is, And my heart is to help the sneaker community, not to fucking show off or start flashing, or to tell people people bad information, or to take money from you guys. I don't even ask you guys for donos. People give me donos because they're being generous, and I appreciate them for that. But I'm not gonna go stand out here and talk about, yo, you're gonna have to give me a dono, or I'm not gonna fucking pay attention to you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't give a fuck about that. They're the worst. Come, they drop it in Japan only, not first. They're dropping there only. Telling you, we're most likely going to see 2021 all over again. All right. Kemp, what up, bro? Appreciate you, my boy. Thank you for coming by. Hell yeah, we've seen this before. 2021. Let me see. Let me see if there's anything on that. Oh. So you remember the 2021 release of the Fragment High was a crock of shit. All right, they ended up giving boutiques. I think it was like 5 pairs, 5 pairs for each Tier Zero boutique. They never dropped on sneakers. I remember they were delayed. They were delayed. Listen to what I'm telling you. They were delayed, was their own words, and they never dropped them. They never dropped them. We were looking for those shits for about a year after that. Never got them. Oh, yeah. Now it's getting juicy. Now it's getting juicy. The good old days when the chicken hustler weirdo had a 1,000+ people waiting in the chat for a shoe he already had. He had and then got caught with the early link. Laughed my ass off. He did that for every one of those drops. You know that, right? Every one. Poor little Ralphie almost paid the price for that bullshit, for his lies. Hey, mommy. Yeah, I want to wait. Please. Put it somewhere.
Where am I supposed to put it? It's in my mouth.
All right, put it in a bowl. I'll eat it after. So, No Hype says, I remember that. No Hype said Rafi whack too. Nah, listen, these guys suffer from a lot of these guys suffer from I want to be first itis. All right? Rafi paid the price for Roscoe because Roscoe knows a guy named Max. I'm going to tell you straight up everything that I know. Roscoe knows a guy named Max. And Max knows Starbuck, which is Roscoe's partner. All right? Which is Roscoe's partner, who Roscoe goes to crying. Every time he has a problem, he throws it on Starbuck's lap. Starbuck is a little fat dude that he's like a nerd. And he talks to people like he's a fucking lawyer. All right? So Max goes and tells them, listen. Well, he tells Roscoe. Okay? He doesn't tell Rafi. Rafi was brought in by Roscoe at that point. Okay? He brought him in. He said, listen, we're going to give you guys the shoes, but what I want you guys to do is you don't tell nobody. You hit on the shoe, and you're going to pump the shoe up. All right? So they didn't tell nobody. They kept it to themselves. Rafi, Roscoe I think you used to try to bully Rafi. All right? I've seen him bully him a couple of times. All right? And Rafi, he doesn't want to be involved with none of this shit, but he's going with the flow. I would too, nigga. I'm getting a free pair of shoes. This was for the golfs. This wasn't for anything else. This was for the Travis Scott golf shoes. All right? So they go into the raffle. The day of the raffle comes. They all go in the raffle. Rafi got 1,000 change watching him. They're all going in the raffle. Roscoe got 1,500 people watching him. They're all going into the raffle. And he's egging it on. Let's go, let's go. All of a sudden, before the raffles even close, Roscoe says he hit. I fucking hit. Meanwhile, if you stop it where he supposedly hit, the time was wrong. The time was for 2 hours previous to that. Okay? And if you look at the price is at a discount. All right? They gave him a discount on top of it. But that wasn't even the fucking straw that broke the camel's back, bro. The fucking crazy part was that they told them to do all of this and not say nothing to nobody, and they fucking screwed them. All right? I felt bad. Me personally, I felt bad for Rafi because he didn't ask for none of this. He was brought in by fucking Roscoe, right? Rafi can keep his $70 tees. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm going to bust out with some tees soon. Very, very, very soon. I'm doing merch. So get ready. I'm not, probably either 30 or 40 bucks. All right? 30 or 40 bucks. And I'm probably leaning for, probably in the middle, maybe even just 35 bucks. I don't want to charge people too much money for t-shirts. All right? So, when the fucking drop happens that everybody goes in the raffle, that they hit before the raffle even closed, everybody's noticing. How the fuck did you hit if the raffle's not even closed yet? All right? Then the raffle closes and he's saying, come on, everybody's gonna hit. Everybody's gonna hit. Come on, come on. Dubs are going out. Dubs are going out. Dubs are going. This is Roscoe. I wasn't even watching Rafi at that point. I was watching Roscoe. Dubs are going out. Dubs are going out. I'm saying dubs are going out. there's nobody winning on here. I'm in the back. Yeah, I'm ghost watching. And I'm in the back and I'm saying, but there's nobody winning. What do you mean dubs are going out? How does he know dubs are going out? And all of a sudden he said, oh, I hit. I got an email. Oh, I hit. But when you looked at it, it was a different price and the timestamp was different. All right, it was like 2 hours previous. So people figured it out. He was lying. Nobody else hit. Him and Rafi were the only ones that hit for the entire drop. Not nobody else. Nobody. And they got caught out there. But, Rafi played it off cool. And he told the truth or whatever. But this hicker still trying to lie. Why you gotta lie, bro? If it happened to me and they told me some shit like that, I'll be like, yo, chat, I already got the pair. They hooked me up, all right? But I just gotta follow certain way to do things, and I'll explain it to you guys afterwards. Let's go to the Discord and I'll explain it to you. Shit like that I would do. But no, Roscoe tried to lie his way out of it, bro, and he couldn't. That was the golf cleat release, if I remember. Yep, the cleats. What happened? Yeah, of course. He said it after the fact. He was in touch with Travis' team the whole time. And then threw Rafi under the bus. Yep. Meanwhile, my boy Rafi and Roscoe don't even talk, bro. They don't even talk. Because of Roscoe's dumbass. Because he wants to bully Rafi and always talking about his height and always talking about shit. Bro, you don't do that. That's supposed to be your boy, bro. You put him on and now you trying to, that's the same shit you did to me. You took me in and then you started making up a bunch of fucking lies to thinking that because you felt threatened because you seen that I was growing really fast and he felt threatened by me. So he made up some story so that he could stun, and that's what he did. He stunned my growth. You think after 5 years I should be right now at 11,000 subscribers? I should be at 111,000 subscribers. Not at 11,000. But Roscoe did that okie doke shit to me. That's why I don't like him. That's why I don't get along with him. And he made up a bunch of lies. And the only way that'll ever be over between me and him is the day he goes on a live stream and apologizes to me. Because other than that, bro, I am never going to get off that nigga's neck, bro. Never. Never going to let my foot off his neck. He's a sucker. He doesn't even leave his fucking house. He's never been to New York, bro. Never. Never, ever, ever. He knows that he can't come here. He knows that. He better not ever step in fucking New York to a sneaker event as long as I'm alive. Until he apologizes. And everybody used to be like, oh, but this is only sneakers and this and that. No, that's not what this is about. This is about the disrespect and the lying and deceitfulness that you gave to other people. The way that you said that I made a video of your girl. That I made a video of your girl and that I showed it off to everybody that I laughed. Man, the whole world laughed at you for that one. The whole sneaker community laughed at you for that shit that happened with your girl in Little Pump. I wasn't the only one. He said that I said his girl was for the streets. And I showed you guys a couple of months ago, we watched that video. We watched that stream from when he went to Fort Lauderdale SneakerCon. And you see in the chat, his own people were saying, yo, Roscoe, your girl's for the streets. And he put that shit on me. You feel me? Well, he said, New York Dad, if you want to share it, that is. What he said, who say? It's funny because Roscoe sold all them kicks off at resale price. Travis' team should have cut him off right then and there, yep. And he stays swinging on Travis's balls, bro. He didn't even. You gotta understand, the chicken hustler. He's a culture vulture. All right, that's what. That when you hear culture vulture, that's what it is. He's only around the culture when it's beneficial to him. Okay, just like Pokemons and Labubus, it's beneficial to him, so that's what he's on to now. Pokemons and Labubus. He don't give a fuck about the sneakers no more. Only for Travis's. What did he say about what Roscoe said about you? What did he say about me? No, I told you what he said. That I made a video about his girl and that I said that his girl was for the streets. His undefeated four is dropping again this week. That's what I heard. What's up, girl?
I just was on your fucking live in my car, bro. Why are you live?
No, you weren't.
Turn the other way or something.
I am. I didn't know you were coming out. That was funny. You were like, hello. All right, don't worry about it. It's okay. So Roscoe, he doesn't give nothing up. He doesn't give nothing up. He jumps from thing to thing, if it trends, he's gonna jump onto it. You know, he opens up football cards now. You know, he'll open them up for you. You can buy them from him and he'll open them up for you. Why would I want you to open up fucking cards that I want to get you?
Why is it so soaking wet?
Because something probably fell on there, some water. There's nothing wrong with.
Is there any one of those ice creams or no?
Which ones?
Lila,
What? Which one?
the cookie ones.
No, there's no more. There's one right there. You can have that one.
Where?
Where's the one that I gave
On
you?
the counter and the plate.
On the counter and a plate.
Yeah,
The pink one.
I had it, but it's too cold for me.
Hey, but why would you?
Is it gonna be a sneakers drop again? Most likely, yeah. It's gonna be a shock drop. It might be. It might even be EA, bro. I don't even know. But yeah, they said they're gonna drop them shits again. So Roscoe said a bunch of shit, bro. It progressed as it got
Bring any more iced teas up?
as it went on. They're right there in the middle of the steps. Do you want me to go get it? Do you want me to go get it for you?
Yeah.
All right. So where were we? What was annoying? What was annoying, Papa? What was annoying? What happened? What was annoying? So, Unknown Grail. So you ready? So it progressed. It started off with it started off. You got to remember, I used to be on there. I was their mods. I was Rafi's mods, and I was modding for Roscoe also. And everything was cool, but I started noticing a change in him. Once I made like 1,000 subscribers in like, I don't know, I made like 1,000 subscribers in like a week. Right? Because he put me on. Right? Talking about Roscoe being a tripper. Yeah. Yeah, he is. So he's he's an awkward person. Like he has very bad like social anxiety, like shit like that. Like he can't be around people. If you hear him speaking sometime, I heard him talking the other day, talking about, they were telling him to open up a storefront or something for his cards or, for his merch and shit like that. He was like, oh, I can't open up a storefront. That's a
Look at
sec-
this. Look at these two.
that's a security that's a security it's security issue for me. What security issue, bro? Nobody knows who the fuck you are. You acting like you some celebrity or something. There's somebody gonna come and get you. Like the crowds of people, the paparazzi is gonna be lurking behind the fucking wall to take a picture of Roscoe, the fucking chicken hustler. It was a security problem. That's why he doesn't have a store. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Who the fuck does he think he is, bro? You know what I'm saying? Then, so it starts off, bro. I was so down with that dude. It wasn't even funny. Down with the dude. I used to give him mad donos and all kinds of shit. Bro, I gave that dude thousands in donos. That's number one. I offered to pick him up one time to go to an event. I was gonna pick him up and drive him to the event in a fucking blizzard, bro. Right? So the dude, I guess,
Here, Lila. What? Give me a four.
he thought that I was this old dude.
Think he were a four.
Probably was like, oh, this is an old man and whatever. Bro, I'm one of the hippest old niggas you ever gonna meet in your life, bro. All right? And he was with that girl. He was with that girl. I forgot her name, bro. He was with the girl. I ain't got no problem with that girl. So I don't know why he went through all of this. But I think it was the lies they built up to so much that he had to cover a lie with another lie, and it all just snowballed and all toppled over. So he goes and I remember it was on my birthday. I told him, yo, Roscoe, come by my channel. I made 1,000 subscribers. I got a surprise for you. I dressed up like a fucking Statue of Liberty. Some shit, dumb shit he would do. And just to make him laugh. And he wasn't laughing. He acted like he was acting like he was bored. And I'm saying to myself, why the fuck this nigga acting like this towards me? I still got that shit. I still got that. I saved it. If anybody ever wanted to see it, this is where it all started. I'll show it to you one day. So, this nigga goes and he hits me up one day. He tells me, yo, that I know that I heard you talking shit about me. And I said, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. He goes the next day on his live stream, tells him, yo, I heard New York Dad talking shit behind my back, telling me that he's gonna squash. So I went to go answer back. When I went to go answer back, I was blocked, bro. Yeah, they blocked me. They took me out of his Discord, all kinds of shit. They set me up right before that. He knew what he was going to go do. He knew he was going to go live and try to talk shit, because what he was going to do is he was going to stop me from being on YouTube. He wanted nobody to have anything to do with me so that I could just disappear and fall off YouTube. It was never going to happen. Never. I'm still here. So he goes and now months are going by. I'm still doing whatever I got to do. People start arguing with him, trying to defend my name. He's throwing them out. Now I go to a sneaker event and I meet Jumper Man Chris at a sneaker event. Boom. What does Jumper Man Chris tell me? Yo, why is Roscoe saying you're no good, that he doesn't, he wants people to stop messing around with you because, you're wild, or I don't want no problems. We're just into the brand and that's it. I don't want no problems. I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, he told me to stop messing around with you. Bro, he got all mad. He went on his live stream and said, New York Dad, stop talking to my friends and all this and that. About a week later, he gets a phone call on his live. He had told me a long time ago, don't ever answer your phone while you're live streaming. Never. And I said, but I'm always going to answer my phone while I'm live streaming, just if it's my family. And when they called, it was some man saying that he was the Bloods and that he was going to cut fucking Roscoe's face open if he went to an event for fucking around with New York Dad. He didn't know, bro. He turned all kinds of greens and purples on the live stream that he didn't even know what to do. That they said if he ever comes to an event on the East Coast in Boston, New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, that they was going to cut his face. I was like, oh my God. And right away, you know what he answered the dude? After he turned all fucking shades, he tried to act hard because he was on a live. He said, oh, you're probably one of New York Dad's friends. Why don't you go hang out with New York Dad? Threw me in the mix right away. I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. Somebody calls you, what the fuck how can I stop people from calling you, nigga? I can't stop people from calling you, bro. You shouldn't be open answering. How do I even know that you had that set up? And the reason why I say that is because right after that, I'm on a live stream and some dude with a Spanish last name starts telling me, yo, New York Dad, you fat bastard, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to fuck you up if you don't leave Roscoe alone and blah, 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 blah. Little does he know that New York mom is into finding people. So what does she do? She takes the name. She goes, follows the name. And on YouTube, I could hit on your name and get your whatever email you have on record and, track you down. She knows how to do that shit. She tracked it down. It came up to a throwaway phone that belonged to who? Aaron Raskoskowitz. You know who that is? Roscoe. He gave his entire name, his parents' name, his address, his parents' address. And so he was trolling me. He doesn't know that I know that. I made a video that I never put out of that whole thing, of that whole situation. I'm new to YouTube, sneaker community, and I could tell just from watching a couple of his videos that he was a tripper. It was too hard to watch. Yeah. So then he goes, he's probably watching right now. Or Rotmouth is watching right now. Because that's another one. When the video came out, he used to be a mod on my channel, Rotmouth. He copies everything that I do. And then he goes and he takes the video that somebody sent me of Roscoe's girl. And that everybody was laughing. I was just one of them that was laughing also. And he takes it and he gives it to Roscoe and says, look, New York Dad's making fun of you and blah, blah, blah. So what did that do? That just put a battery on his back. So it goes, you guys got to look in between the lines. It's not all gravy. It's, when you get into sneaker YouTubing, it's very trifling. All right? You have people that have 80,000 subscribers, 100,000, 200,000, 600,000, a million, 2 million. So what happens is all of these people are in groups. Now they're going to help each other out. They're not gonna help a nigga like me with 11,000 subscribers. They're not gonna help me out. I'm like, I'm like the kid that that was picked last for the pickup game of basketball. You line both sides up. Everybody picks. I'm one of the last two guys. Nobody wants to pick me or the guy that's with me. So what they do is, you got um you got the young kid. We got kicks. Has no idea what the fuck he's talking about when it comes to sneakers. None. He wasn't even alive for Michael Jordan. And what is he, like 20? He wasn't even alive. He doesn't even know. He's never even seen Michael Jordan play. This is the kid that came to New York. They gave him a pair of fake off-whites, and he bought them from the guy. Right? People just soft. If you're soft, then this isn't the channel for you. Yeah, that's right. We got kicks. We got kicks. Not he got kicks. We got kicks. Little Spanish kid, little Puerto Rican kid. Yeah. So I'm gonna name you the groups. I'm gonna name you the groups. You got Rafi. We got kicks. Harrison. All the guys, the little young kids. What the hell is the common hype? Is that what they're called? Them young kids. Though that's the whole clique right there. All right, they'll call each other to help each other out. They just started including Rafi. Then you got um, my man Tony D2. He's real with everybody, so he's not really, but he's with Harrison Neville. What's the other guy? The redheaded dude from Pennsylvania, Seth. What the fuck is his name? Seth Fowler. Seth Fowler. That's him. The redheaded guy. I don't even know. I have no idea where this guy got his sneaker knowledge from, but it's okay. Y'all gotta remember, all of these dudes, I laugh at them. All right? Sneaker culture derived from hip hop culture. Okay? Hip hop, Run DMC, My Adidas, Chicago, 1985, Michael Jordan. That's where sneakers came from. Okay? The sneaker culture. Since when is a white dude from Boston, all right, that went to private school his whole life, ever been in the sneaker culture? Never in my life. You got to realize, hip hop started out in the Bronx by some Puerto Rican people, by some black people. You don't fit into the puzzle, bro. You don't fit into that puzzle. Okay? I remember watching Roxanne Shante on the Bronx River back in the 80s. Back in 1983, 84, maybe even before that, 80, 81, 82. Roxanne Shante. I remember that. I lived the culture, bro. I've had every single Jordan 1 through 14 except for the 9 on my feet. Every single one. Original. Every single one. I could tell you about the culture. These niggas can't. To them, everything is hype. Whatever is hype, that's the culture to them. No, that's not the culture, bro. DJ Kool Herc. It was Jamaicans too. He said it was Jamaicans. But reggaeton and Panamanians and Puerto Ricans, they all got together for that one. But let me tell you something, to the 14 people that are here, I am the culture. I know what the culture is. I know what it's about. I lived it. These other dudes, they never lived the culture. How dare they? How dare they disrespect me and tell me that I'm too old to be down with this? I'm not gonna get into it no more. I spoke my unknown grails. Any questions, anybody? Yeah, I'm not. I don't even want to get into it no more because it's just gonna upset me. Ain't no, bro. I'm telling you, you got Higgins like sneaker jack off. He lives infatuated by me, bro. He's infatuated. I think he's gay, bro. I think he's gay. He's either gay or he's a tree jumper, bro. One or the other, bro. Cause ain't no woman alive that would lay down with that higger and actually even have a fucking baby with that fucking slopopotamus. But he has to fucking get. He's probably out there watching right now. So he can make a video about me. Yo, look at your dad. He's fat. Look at his fake cheese. Meanwhile, he just makes himself look stupid. Every single time, he just makes himself look stupid. Yeah, Dad, how do you feel about the 35th anniversary Jordan 5? I haven't seen it. Let me see. 35th anniversary Jordan 5. Let me see. I'm going to tell you. 35th? 35th anniversary? God damn. 35th anniversary. Ooh, where is this? This pink one? No. Oh, Air Jordan 5 35th anniversary. Let me see detail look. Bro, it's pink, bro. Why is it pink? How do I feel about it? I mean, it just looks regular to me. I thought there was gonna be something that'll be 35th anniversary-ish. It's all right. It's just a pink 5. It's all right. I just seen the video Tony posted. I didn't even know they were releasing. If it's all 3M upper, they're gonna crease badly, I believe. Probably. Yeah, it doesn't really attract my attention. So, any questions about the Roscoe fiascos? Who else? Sneaker Jackoff and Rotmouth. Anybody got any questions? Because I'm getting tired. I know the culture all the way to the roots. Wait, hold on. I missed that. I know the culture all the way from the rooter to the tutor. Two, it hit different when you're really a part of it. Yes, it does hit different. I was a part of it. That's why, I get angry sometimes when these haters say, oh, New York Dad, you shouldn't be involved with it. Bro, I am this. What are you talking about? This is my life, bro. This is what I do, bro. Got no Mexican dude that makes fun of his own people because he makes fun of Mexican. A Mexican sneaker dude that makes fun of his own people, bro. That's disgusting to me, bro. I told Jonathan about that. Jonathan is like, wow. But you got him out there. You got him out there. Disrespect to their own fucking, to their own people, man. To their own country. Nah, I think you nailed it, bro. Thank you. Rocco said, don't know them. You don't want to know them, bro. Whenever you hear their name, don't even get curious to say, oh, well, I want to go see who they are. No. Don't even give them the satisfaction. Because Rotmouth is the first one. He copies everything that I do. Everything. To the T. And then he'll go and rap me out and get my channel clapped for a week. Isn't that a rap? You gotta have it on paper, right? Black and white. Well, his name popped up on the screen. Yeah, when I got blocked, it was Rotmouth. So he's a rat. Bonafide. This is a great stream. Even though, you know, you were light on the people, but I'm happy with the people that we got in here tonight. Yeah, you notice no trolls? I only get trolls when I go vertical. Yo, yo, yo! What are you doing? Stop! You guys are fighting now. Fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, or 2 o'clock in the morning. W stream, thank you, Unknown Girls. Tomorrow during the day, come tune in again. My dogs are here and your dogs. Please come tune in again. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And when you see me come through, when you see my link pop up, share that shit. Share that shit. Let's get this place jumping every day now. From now on, bro. Let's get this shit jumping. I just want you guys to know I'm here for you. I'm not here for nobody else. I could give two shits about anybody else, bro. All right? I'm here to help you guys grab shoes. Not to blow smoke up your ass or to come up with some funny shit and to try. No, I'm funny. I'm funny all by myself. I don't need nobody else to help me be funny. You know what I mean? All right, my people. Love y'all. Have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right? Hold on. Let's play some music before we leave. Let's fucking get this shit popping off, bro. Let me see. We gotta go light tonight. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's get it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later on. Later on today. Thank you.
Pasamos el humo cuando yo lo prendo. Y una peli y acabamos, es que es cierto. Yeah. Mi mejor wingman en Netflix y Mari me funciona estupendo. Dice que no quiere nada, pero tira esa mirada. Los panties son del mismo color que la tirita del sujetador. No son nada, yeah. Si pierdes la oportunidad, yeah, de sentir el cielo sin volar, yeah. Solo pides más y más, baby, no estamos en nada, yeah. Si pierdes la oportunidad, yeah, de sentir el cielo sin volar, yeah. Solo pides más y más. Baby, que tú estés bien fina, con ese Versace divina. Sabes que vinimos a hacer, que vinimos a hacer. Baby, que tú estés bien fina, con ese Versace divina. No hay conciencia, bebé, y lo sabemos también. No sé si quieres la forma en que me besas, pero ese pelo no sale de mi cabeza. Tú dime si quieres, no me des pereza. Subí los niveles, estoy encima de la mesa, yeah. Son las posiciones que no te hace, solo con decirlo ya te erizó la piel. Yo soy el incluso mejor que un motel, y tú lo sabes.